Thank you for that. All right, so I'm going to begin my speech. All right, so my friends, welcome to this beautiful and silly moment. Um, you three are very special women, and we have sent you a gift. And when I say we, I mean this. I mean this amazing woman next to you, Drea di Peligrini, and Baroness Genefe. Uh, and I, the three of us, put together this little project to make you some gifts. And it is just for the sake of saying how much we love and appreciate all of you. Now, I'm going to put it into context because I do want to publish this and embarrass you very, very much. So I want to start back at college. At college, so Drea, you went to college, right?
I both did.
Well, okay, Adriana, you went to college and you found the SCA there. All right, I'm not going to age you, but that was a while ago. And the the time when I met you, it was about something like 10, 12 years ago. You were already a pelican and you were already like neck deep in constantly helping everyone in the community. And then you stepped up to be Baroness of my local group, Windmasters Hill. And then you busted ass for 5 years and did all sorts of amazing things that made my hometown a wonderful place to be. And I haven't had that in my 30 years of SCA life. You really made my hometown a wonderful place to be in the SCA. And then you stepped up to be chancellor. That was 4 years ago, I think. Chancellor of the university. And I love university so much. It is such a wonderful place of learning and sharing and connecting. And I'm an extrovert and I love to connect. And this is where I have a happy place. So you made it this amazing thing. And you brought us through the pandemic. And not like we're done with it, but you were the crux of innovation that allowed us to do these wonderful things still, in spite of global pandemic. So, Genevieve, you actually were working on university before her.
Yes.
When was that? I mean, I think you've been there forever, but when did you start?
I was chancellor for 4 or 5 years, 4.5 years, I think. And this was at 14 years. I've been chancellor and registrar for 14 years.
My God.
That's a lot.
So
I don't have that many fingers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, get my feet out to start counting that. So you have been a foundation, a sage of the university. And one of the things I noticed you do is that system, that online system, the database, that inside and out, and how the users use it. And what kind of weird things they experience when they have complaints. You're like, oh, I know what that is. And you know how to help them and to fix it. And so when Adriana teamed up with you, I thought, oh my gosh, this is great. And then Drea di Peligrini came in and said, I can handle all those crazy things that are happening in the system and make them slightly better, and then made them wonderfully better. So Genevieve, between you and Adriana and Drea, you guys made the university so much better and made it run so much better. And then you added people and it grew. And it is absolutely one of my most favorite things to experience in the SCA. So I dearly love it. And I want to—
growth is all due to Adriana.
Well, and you guys are all going to point the finger at everybody else. I know you are, because you're like that. But I also want to point out that you remember that college experience we talked about?
Yeah.
Then he was there. You guys found the SCA around the same time, didn't you? You guys were in the same college group, right?
We were in separate college groups, or we were neighboring college groups.
Neighboring.
So Kilmeny was in Eisenfair in Charlottesville.
Oh my God.
Genevieve was in Black Diamond, but she was down in Blacksburg. And I was also in Black Diamond, but I was in Lexington, Virginia.
So we sort of, like, if you go with Interstate 81, we've got Kilmeny and Adriana and then me just sort of spread out along Interstate 81.
And we all joined within the same 2 to 3 years.
I
Exactly.
joined in winter of 95.
September of 95.
September of 94.
It's almost the same, like within almost 12 months of one
Within a
another.
year.
And
Yeah.
so the thing is, I want to point out, you guys are all kind of part of this little group that, informal, but like the same kind of joining experience when you're young and full of energy and optimistic. And then Kilmeny continued to do service in her own way in all sorts of places, especially helping her local group do everything, running events and making everything happen. And then she jumped in and managed the Performing Arts Guild and did with the university that track organizing thing that helps very specific groups of people in a completely unique and amazing way. So the thing is, the three of you are making, have made, and will continue to make university a blessing. And I love it so much. It means a lot to me. And I want you to hear how much I appreciate it. And I know I am one of thousands that appreciate your work. So you have a gift in front of you that is from some of us that wanted to make sure you knew how much we appreciate you. So you can break out your knives and dive in and now open the thing that you've been waiting for. I know it's been torture. I'm sorry. But please open it up, and I'm going to ask you to like break it out and show the camera what it is.
Color. Oh, what on earth am I looking at here? Oh my gosh, is this a robe?
Oh, is it like,
It's an academic robe. It's based on great academic robe patterns.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is nice.
oh my God.
And
So my
hopefully,
friends,
like,
Drea di Peligrini did some research. And when Drea di Peligrini does some research, she does
I hear
amazing
that laughing.
research, especially on clothing. She
Right.
developed this pattern for academic robes.
They look like Oxford Don robes.
And then Baroness Genevieve, I mean, not Genevieve, that's you.
Enough.
Genefe, Genefe. She made them. And
Oh
she
my
couldn't
goodness.
be with us tonight,
Something
but
went wrong.
she absolutely devoted herself to
being
making
eaten alive by your robes.
out of
Wait.
the pattern that
Okay,
The
I had to
Drea.
figure out like where the facing went for a second. Hang on.
oh my god, this is beautiful. By
I
the way,
mean,
I
'cause,
haven't
like,
seen
when was the last time any of us wore, academic robes?
Yeah, my master's degree graduation. So
I didn't even go to my master's degree graduation. I just got the
me
diploma.
too.
So like college graduation. And it didn't
Yeah, so
have
98.
this iffy ass collar like this. Look at this,
Yeah.
like
yeah, like the flying nun.
well, I think okay, Dre,
I'm afraid.
dun,
Dre, you're gonna have to
Yes.
explain that.
it's one of those spitting like
It is.
spitting
It's
lizards.
like this will help have people respect your authority. If they start giving you crap, you just like you flip up the hood and hiss at them, and they're gonna respect that. But no, this is it's a basic robe pattern from a 16th century pattern. Well, 2 or 3 different patterns. I put it
Oh my
together.
God. Oh, no,
I wanted to make
love
it
I love it. I love it.
wanted to
That's
make it
so
pretty
cool.
easy to sew, so people could make it, and also one that didn't use too much fabric, like
Oh,
no
yeah.
full circle stuff, but
Oh
had
my
a cool
gosh.
fitting lizard collar too. So, and hopefully it'll also be light enough that you can wear it over your garb in summer when you're at events and stuff.
Yeah,
It
it's
won't
not like
just die.
overly, it's a really nice weight.
Yeah.
It's
Super
it is-
lightweight wool.
Yeah, it's got a really nice hang to it as well, which
Cool. Well,
really
I'm
nice
glad,
drape.
glad it looks good on you guys.
And it
look
has
gorgeous.
a spitting collar.
Good say, we've got our fancy hanging
Yeah, this-
sleeves.
Yes,
Fancy.
fancy, very fancy.
Oh man, that looks amazing.
And I guess we can also like wear it this way too.
Yeah, that's how I tried to do it at first.
Yeah, this is easier because you got like more room.
Yeah.
Well, the cups are a little
It
large.
also means I can eat at feast and not worry about dragging my sleeves through the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty
For
loose.
lunch at the registration table.
Didn't know what kind of sleeves they'd be going over, so I wanted them to be loose enough that, you know.
This is
yeah, no.
fantastic.
Hey, this is perfect.
So glad
Wow.
they fit.
Wow.
Well, this is all Sophie's idea. She is the mastermind behind it. She came up with everything. She, you know, bought the fabric. She commandeered this whole thing. So this is all her. I just helped out with the pattern, and Mary Colette was the one that did the actual sewing. But
Oh,
she
wow.
couldn't be here tonight.
It was a really good team effort.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Genevieve. Thank you, Drea. Thank you,
Yes.
Sophie.
Thank you guys so much.
You.
I'm gonna wrap up
Hey,
in my wool and think about y'all and say thank you.
Good.
I'm already planning to bedazzle mine with all these pins. I haven't had a whip this to
Awesome.
go to.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
need
an
to wear 'em,
academic
man.
snuggie.
I'm
What?
really thinking I need to like embroider my badge. Like
Ooh, what a cool
These
idea.
Or
always
the
extra.
fellows badge
Like,
at the
I'm-
university.
I'm actually thinking like my fellows badge and then my personal badge, like on either side of the collar.
She's
Either
always
that
extra.
on the
Yeah.
on the collar on each, and then I could be like, wait.
You're just loving that collar, aren't you?
Oh my God. So there is another phase to this. These are gifts to you because we love you, and we're hoping that you feel the appreciation. And between Drea di Peligrini and Baroness Genefe and me, we're going to put together a class for all the rest of the people of the world to be able to make these for themselves.
Academic
So
robes for everyone.
yes, robes for everyone. So, I
Robes.
mean, you got to make them yourself. You know, Genefe can't do that for everybody.
I mean, she's a
We're
machine,
gonna be making
but
Potter House, you know, colored robes here. You just know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and so I'm excited to see the creativity that our community erupts into with this beautiful pattern that is a beautiful reenactment of a period university robe. And you know, hopefully with this class, people will make these and make the reenactment feel of going to university a little more real with the costuming, and you know, put their own personal touch on it. Like you said, embroider something, put your pins on it, you know, put your initials on it. I mean, something like that. So I'm hoping that this is the beginning of a fun experience that will add to the university experience.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very cool. Thank you. Thank you
you.
guys. This is awesome.
So I'm gonna get schmoopy and probably get out some tissues, but that's the story for today. And so I want to say thank you, and I'll stop the recording.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody.